Greetings, YouTube. Danny Staten here for the Daily Dan Blog main channel. Today I'm looking at a Boris Korloff comic book that I know jack shit about. I know nothing about this comic book whatsoever, except it's a Boris Korloff comic book with some great dinosaurs on the cover, and it's got good old Boris himself up there on top. It's a 25 center, and I'm not sure what year or none of that. It's probably a 70s, I would think. Let's take a guess. I would say a 72. But I'm going to have to open it up and I'm going to have to check it out. But before I do, YouTube, check this out. On the back of this comic, it has a $6 million ad where you can get the Bionic Man doll. It actually can pick up car engines. And you get the Bionic control chamber where you can do and tune and twist and do all your little Bionic updates on the Bionic Man. I loved this set when I was a kid. I actually had this. I didn't order it off the back of a comic book. But in this, you can actually join the Bionic Action Club. I never would tear up a comic book to join an action club. But I did have this action figure set when I was a kid. I really did. I enjoyed it greatly. Hold on for a minute and I'll bust this comic book open and we'll have a look inside. Well, YouTube, I got Boris's ass out of the bag. Boy, what a nice comic book. Even though it does have a little damage around the edges, not enough to complain about. This comic book seems to be in great condition. I gave her a little run through. I checked it out, but I didn't look at the date or nothing. I figured we would do that together. By the way, I love the graphic art on the front of this comic book. The dinosaurs with the wormish bodies. It's a freakazoid thing, and it actually says mail order monster, so I'm thinking this thing come through the mail like a Venus flytrap. Kind of like, what am I thinking? Kind of like what? Dun, 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 dun. I just can't seem to remember what it is it reminds me of. Well, YouTube, we've got us a number 65 from 1975. Wow, 65 from 75. What are the chances? Inside the front cover of this comic book, you got some good Bugs Bunny and Porky the Pig humor going on. Oh, Rabbit lost his luggage. Okay. And it has the finish. Put a little cartoon here. And of course it's a commercial for freaking Twinkies or something. Ain't that some shit? That really is. That's messed up. On the first page of the comic, it has some really great art. I love this Egyptian stuff. As you know, the Daddy Dan is into Egypt greatly. I love the art in this comic book. It really stands out above some of the other stuff I've seen lately. Got the Sphinx and the Great Pyramid. I love this. I really do. This is right up the Daily Dan's alley, so to speak. And once again, the art in this book is exceptional. I was reading along a little bit with the story where this lady transforms into this jackal hyena thing and kills a few people. Not exactly what I was expecting, but it is a Boris Korloff comic book, and I guess anything can happen in a Boris Korloff comic book. And apparently, Steve Austin, the $6 million man, financed it because, once again, there's actually a little one-page Kenner toy comic inside telling y'all that the $6 million man must have had a lot to do with this comic book. And in true Boris Korloff style, that other little story didn't end too well. You'll have to buy the book to find out what happened. Yuck. And then this one is called No Thing Is My Enemy. I guess it starts with a plane crash, maybe? Or something falling from the sky. Uh-oh. It's something falling weird from the sky. It looks like that thing that the guy poked with a stick in the movie Creepshow. Oh my God. I hope green stuff don't come out of this and grow everywhere. If it does, this will be way too familiar. Way too familiar. Yes, it's true. Well, YouTube, I called it right. I guessed it. I really did. Green shit grew from the meteorite. Only this green shit's alive. Kind of like something else. I can't quite put my finger. What is it this reminds me of so much? I just can't put my finger on it. As you can probably tell, YouTube, the Daddy Dan is a really big fan of the Little Shop of Horrors, so it's no surprise I love this freaking comic book. This actually took me a few minutes to go through and read some of this story, which is one of the best stories I've seen in a comic book so far. It makes me so happy I'm not even using profanity. Isn't that odd? And after two other stories, you finally get to the main event. This comic book's like a wrestling match. You gotta get through the preliminaries to get to the main event with this guy here. Walter Grimley or something. And this is the mail order monster. I guess this is the postman who brings the stupid box here to this goofy ass kid. This goofy, bleezy looking child here. This child. This guy. This kid. And the goofy bastard opened the box and throwed this little round thing inside the box into the aquarium, where it turned into a guppy or something like a guppy. One of them things that sucks up water and turns into a giant freaking sponge, maybe? Well, after more pages than I care to admit I read, finally the damn thing growed up a little bit and crushed through its little walls, crushed out of its little aquarium, busted up through the little floor, and turned into the stupidest looking crab thing that ever freaking existed. Oh my God, this is retarded looking. This is so retarded looking. I'm about to drop the camera. It's so retarded looking. Oh my God. And it grew, and it grew, and it grew. We should get Godzilla to come kick this thing in the ass, shouldn't we? But luckily, I think some aliens showed up and fucked it up real bad, baby. Oh my God. Aliens coming, killed it? Oh, you didn't see that coming, did you? And as we come to the end of this comic book, we get a few encouraging words from old Boris Korloff himself. I used to touch small children when I was young. Boris, what'd you say? And as I wrap up this review of the Boris Korloff comic book, I'm going to show you the 7-foot tall monster you order from the back of the comic book. And I ordered this bad boy, and it was a flat piece of paper that looked like a monster that stuck to the wall. I was very disappointed. And remember them X-ray glasses I told you about before? Look, there's the actual ad where I ordered them bad boys. They did not work. I could not see through Pamela's clothes at all. No, it's true. It's damn true. I couldn't. And we're going to end things off with some Wild Rider comic action in the back. Too bad the rest of the comic book didn't have this colorization to it. But the graphics in it was very exceptional. So YouTube, that's my look at Boris Korloff, number 65 from 1975. I hope you enjoyed this long-ass review of a really cool Boris Korloff comic book. I guess it ran a little bit long because I had never had a Boris Korloff comic book before. Thanks a lot. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Maybe I'll cuss a lot in the next video, huh? Well, this one was okay. I only cuss when the book really sucks. You know that, right? Peace out and blog over. Don't forget to subscribe.